my beautiful Aries, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your love reading for April 2020. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes and all the incredible inspirational quotes you've been leaving in the boxes below to win the second ring there. I'm truly grateful for all your gorgeous energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. I'm slowly going through the comments. I will get back to you individually, and I will choose that second winner of the ring competition shortly, so please bear with me there. And most important thing, Aries, is happy birthday for your birthday month. I'll get straight to your reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What do my beautiful Aries need to know for their love situation, April 2020? Now, I'm a little bit in delay with this reading because of I was guided to do a bonus reading for you all. So I do apologize. So I'm starting this reading on the 4th of April. Thank you so much. Okay. Ooh, Aries, there's a little bit of smackdown energy there. You've had enough. That's what I'm getting, this energy from the cards. You've had enough. And, you've had enough, but someone's coming on in there, Aries, with a proposal for you in terms of your love situation. Okay, now this is a water element card, so you may be dealing with Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer there. And I'm feeling like it's a very deep romantic proposal that's coming towards you for April. This person wants you to look at them like you're Prince Charming or Princess Charming. They're really trying to show themselves in their best light. They're coming at you with truth, okay? A very deep, sensual energy, very emotional person, and actually quite mysterious. This person actually did pique your interest there, Aries, because they're quite mysterious and you like a challenge. So you've looked at this person like, who's this charming kind of deep person who doesn't give everything away, okay? But they are actually going to lay it on the line for you, Aries. You may like the chase and you like adventure and, you know, enthusiastically seek a strong connection with somebody. But this person's coming to you there, okay, with that offer of love. You can see that knight is very graceful, going to come on in there with a cup full of love. They really want to tell you how they feel, okay? So although knights, they go for what they want, this one is definitely bringing a true connection to you, something that's very deep and very sacred. They're showing me it's very graceful kind of love situation, okay? And look at that. You've got the Seven of Wands there. Now, Seven of Wands is about things like stalling plans or, you know, quitting, that sort of thing. So when you get this, it feels like this person, they want to bring you an offer of love, but they keep all of a sudden stalling, okay? They want to tell you how they feel because you're dealing with wands here. This is about passion. It's something, a very strong emotion too. You could also be dealing with a fire sign like yourself, Aries, Leo, or Sag placements there. But this person keeps wanting to step up to the plate and then backing out last minute, okay? I feel like also this happened, came up, similar cards or similar energy came up in the Gemini reading for April. So this could also be connected in some way to a Gemini, I feel, because there is this energy of wanting to lay it all on the line and say exactly how they feel, but then they just back out, okay? It's almost like they got the boundaries up again. They're like, oh no, I can't do it. They're panicking, okay? Yeah, their boundaries, it's like their boundary wall goes right back up. And especially if you're dealing with a water element, they want to proceed because when they connect to another human, and this is, you know, most people do this. I'm not saying it's just water elements, but especially Pisces or Scorpio, when they make attachments, which is quite... it's quite a long, lengthy process there before they actually really want to discuss their feelings. It's a very deep connection, and they really feel like if they get be turned down or something, they'll be completely devastated. So they're talking themselves out of the connection. or sorry, not out of the connection, but actually out of bringing you this offer of love or telling you how they feel. They keep backing out there, okay? Yeah, look at that. Two of Pentacles, and it's in reverse there. So this is like the person is struggling with their emotions. They're feeling quite overwhelmed by how they feel about you, Aries. They feel very strongly for you, but they're afraid that you'll rebuff them, or that you will not be ready for a deep connection, something that they want at the moment. Now, I'm feeling that some of you really like this person back, and actually you want to really go for it. So I'll find out what Spirit says in a moment. You may actually run for this yourself, but this person really truly wants to let down their guard with you and drop those boundaries, but they're feeling really overwhelmed, okay? Now also, when you've got this card, Two of Pentacles in reverse, this is about an inability to commit. So this person may in the past have not been able to commit to anybody like they want to commit to you, Aries, and they're struggling with that. They're like, wow, damn, I've never felt like this before for anybody. How do I proceed here? I'm feeling a little bit scared. I feel like I'm a little bit in too deep, and then they back off, okay? But then they talk themselves around again, wanting to contact you, and then they back off again. Now, they really are wanting to come to you with a very deep connection. There's nobody else but you, Aries. But they're feeling overwhelmed, and yeah, it's like they're really struggling with wanting to proceed, and sort of, you know, for the first time ever, it's like they want to commit, but they're struggling with those emotions. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else, my beautiful Aries? Oh, you want those? Wow. Okay. Thank you. There's a strange energy just from these cards that just kicked out the Knight of Cups out of the formation, and they've just said, guided me towards the fact that these cards will, they will make it clear why this person keeps jumping out, okay? So, Hermit, okay. Yeah, they're really trying to find some spiritual peace right now. They're in Hermit mode. You could be dealing with a Virgo also with this card. This is a Virgo energy. But they're really going into themselves for some sort of spiritual illumination, okay? So they want to make sure that how they feel is absolutely in line for their higher good, okay? They've done tempestuous relationships in the past. They know that you're a very strong, emotive person with, you know, very passionate energy, and you know, you're very fiery in terms of your energy. And they've dealt with people who have similar fiery energy in the past, and they got burned quite badly, okay? So they just want to make sure that they're going in within for clarity there, and using this time for some sort of personal truth regarding their own situation. And it spooks them about how deeply they feel for you, okay? It's almost like this spiritual illumination is kicking out the Knight of Cups there, this proposal, this love proposal. Oh, okay, right. They're showing me like, and I know it could be an obvious connection because I'm looking at the Knight of Cups and there's a horse there. They're showing me a horse that keeps bolting, okay? That keeps kicking the door, like trying to get open and be free. Okay, so they've got this wonderful free-spirited energy about them, and they hate to be boxed in. And they're the way that they've been brought up, or what they've experienced in the past, is that relationships hold them down and box them in, and they can't be dealing with that. Okay, so they really feel different with you though, and they know that you would allow them their freedom. And when I say allow, you would have, you know, a very passionate, fiery commitment with each other, and you wouldn't crush it. They acknowledge that, but they're just, every so often they get in their head and they're spooking themselves, okay? So that it could be a Virgo, as I said there with that card, because it's Major Arcana card there, but it is somebody you're dealing with who's gaining that spiritual illumination. They're really trying to connect deeply within themselves, and yeah, gain balance. They're really trying, maybe you are connecting with a Gemini. I think it was a Gemini read there. Gemini or Pisces. If it's Pisces, I feel that's off with Aries. I don't know about that, but Gemini is a possibility. But with the Temperance card, this is a Sagittarian card, okay? It's Major Arcana again. This person's trying to get balance, harmony, and self-control within the situation. So your person is really, yeah, they're trying to get that equal footing before they commit to telling you how they feel. Okay, they're dealing with a lot of self-control because they don't want to repeat patterns from the past. Now, this is really resonating with another reading I did. As I said, I keep bringing it back to Gemini there. But this person wants to lead in moderation. They want to take it slow, even though they want the passion, they want the fire, but they want to take the commitment slow. Okay, yeah, they're really going in though and connecting to themselves before they come to you. It almost feels now when I see this card, people connect with their inner eye, their all-seeing eye, kind of third eye there, connecting to their soul, really listening to their intuition. But for this card right now, for you, they're really feeling you. Okay, they really feel this deep bond, this connection with you, and you are miles apart. Okay, you are not just around the corner, you're not in the other room. I feel like there is a distance between you, however short or small, but there is a distance between you, and they still feel you, Aries, and you feel them. There is this bond connection that you cannot see, that is vibrational, and they feel the pull of you. Okay, and you feel it back, and they're really connecting to that. They want to feel you. Okay, but they need this balance before they come at you with any sort of confession there or connection in terms of a love situation. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else do my beautiful Aries need to know regarding their love situation, especially for their birthday month? Can you please give us any messages that they need to know regarding love from April into May? Okay, they've just asked me to be silent, so one moment. Thank you. Okay, they're waiting. So for those of you who are new to my channel, I take jumpers from the pack. I do not choose the card because I believe that is my energy, not the message that Spirit wants to give you. Everybody is different, okay, but this is my way of working. So feel free to fast forward when it goes on too long, but I will wait for the jumper. Okay, so this is the Two of Wands there, okay? They are waiting to make this decision, okay? And actually, this card is also a travel card, so I'm really feeling that they're waiting until they have the go-ahead from the authorities to be able to physically move again, because they want to see you, okay? This person is very... they're very mysterious and charming. That's why I'm getting this sort of water element to them, very deep connection. But they don't deal very well with like technology. That's what I'm feeling. You know, they're a bit of an old soul. They're a bit of an old romantic where they actually would rather send you a letter, or they would rather, you know, send you a little note there, or, you know, I'm just seeing two people in a coffee store and chatting for hours and hours and hours, and not even noticing that 5 hours have gone by. It feels like 20 minutes. So I really feel that this person actually just enjoys being in the energy that you give, especially with the Temperance card there, this bond. They really feel this, they really feel safe with you, okay? And they're feeling out of balance, and especially what's going on around the world at the moment with this pandemic. They're really shaken quite to their core, this person. And they're really working out what it is that's truly important to them. And it's you, Aries. They really know that you are the person for them. But they want to see you. They're waiting. They're waiting for the right moment because they're very, like I said, this romantic kind of soul. They want everything to be right. Okay, so that's why they keep coming and going, yeah, I should do this. No, that's tacky. No, I won't do that. Maybe I should do this. Oh, no. You know what? I'll wait till I see them. No. I'll contact before. There's this like conversation going on with this person that's really like, you know, they're not beating themselves up, but they're just like, they got old habits. They're just an old soul, like romantic kind of person. So they're waiting for travel to ease up again so they can actually physically have some sort of connection with you, or they're waiting for the courage. I'm guessing they're waiting for the courage, or possibly waiting for you to contact. Okay, now I'm feeling you right now, Aries, where you're like, damn it, they're waiting for me. Well, no, I'm sorry. No, I'm not doing that. Why should I be the person to connect? And rightly so, you know, this person should come at you. Let me see if that's... Yeah, okay, they want those as well. Okay, they want that one first. Yeah, so they're saying that, but this person's just waiting for the right timing. Okay, yeah, they want that star. They want that balance. Sorry. Okay, so they want like inner clarity, but they're trying to find that faith. Okay, they're trying to renew their hope in the connection with you, and I feel like with this card there will be an illumination, but they're trying to gain that balance. As you can see, the star, 1 foot on the earth, 1 in the water. So it's like this is also an Aquarian energy, by the way. They may have that Aquarius placement I talked about earlier, but it's just they're gaining that inner clarity before they pluck up the courage to come at you and tell you the truth of how they feel. Okay, because this card, now this card is about being in the spotlight, and them kind of like, they don't like being in the spotlight. Okay, that's what I'm feeling from this card. They feel like if they come at you with some big huge declaration of love that is in a text message or in an email, that it puts them in the spotlight, and if you don't feel the same, they feel like they've been a fool. It's like this energy I'm getting from this card. I've never had that energy from this card before, but it feels like they don't want there to be proof if you turn them down that they've been a fool. So it feels like they're really like waiting until they can see you and tell you just how they feel. And if you rebuff them and say you're not interested in the same way, but I really feel you are, Aries, then nobody would know. There would be no proof that they went out on a limb, took a leap of faith. That's the feeling I'm getting from this person. Now, it is a bit of a fear going on there, but it's because of this foundation they've had in the past. So yeah, they're trying to work through that. Okay, yeah, okay, there we go. So yeah, they're recovering. We got the 7 of Swords there. They're recovering from, there's some sort of like sneaky behavior in the past that was coming at them, and they're dealing with that. Maybe they caught someone out in the past, and they've had to, deal with that heartbreak, or with the swords also in reverse like this, Spirit is saying this is the thing, they don't want to be caught physically on paper, because swords are about communication. They're showing me this for this card, which again is an unusual connection I'm making with this particular card. Haven't had this one before, but it's almost like they don't want to, with the communication there, they feel like if they come on in there and give you that communication, and they're made a fool of, then if they've got it in the reverse there, it means that they can't be caught, making that big grand gesture via email or text. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense to any of you. I don't know why someone would shy away from that sort of medium, but it's not out of sneaky behavior. Okay, what it feels more like is pride. Okay, that they don't want to. Yeah, they don't want to have pride, but they do want the happy ever after with you. Okay, they want contentment. They come at you with total love and support, and this is what this person wants, the happy 2.4 children kind of relationship with you to settle down, and you do have that coming at you if this is the person that you are feeling love for. Now, as I said, it's a water element, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Could be dealing with a Taurus there because you've got that Hermit card there, or a Sagittarian energy right there. But this person, they want it all with you. They do want a happy ending. They want to ride off into the sunset. I keep seeing this horse bolting. They want to. That's what they've done in the past, and they just don't want to do that anymore. They want to settle down. They want to have this family with you. They want to have something they've never had, which is incredible happiness and stability and balance. Okay, I really feel they're working hard on that. Yeah. They're in recovery mode from the past, for sure. They want to make a new start with you. They're moving on from that hurtful past. They're recovering, and they've forgiven their past for the mistakes that not only they have made or that someone else has made to them, but also that they've carried the baggage of it around for a while. Okay, so they're really doing a lot of karmic clearing during this time. Okay, because they want to come at you with some form of communication right at the beginning of April, like round about now, and then they keep backing out. They're trying to gain this balance, and they really gain it around about the mid of April, but they still wait. They still wait a little bit longer, but the star does show some sort of movement there with something coming to light, some sort of clarity, illumination. You probably will get that in the last week of April. Okay, if you haven't heard from this person, you'll get that communication in the last week of April. But if the person of your dreams is currently contacting you and it's about the weather, or it's really like on the surface stuff about what's going on in the world at the moment, possibly work, or something, but I can't feel work. But it's like trivial things that they're talking to you about. They have a hidden message there of love for you. Okay, we're going to get some more clarification on that. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify this reading for my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know regarding the situation? Will this person step up in April to come at them? Will there be some form of connection? Ooh, that's too many. I cannot take those. For those of you who are new, I get guided to the batches I can take and the ones I cannot. I just need to check this one. It's a no. Thank you so much. Yeah, so sometimes, because they give you the card they exactly want. Choices, okay? You got the the 7 of Cups there, choices, okay? Too many choices. And also, this speaks of this person having commitment issues in the past. Or possibly you, Aries, have had commitment issues in the past, and that's what they're worried about. There's some sort of commitment issues going on here, and a worry about them. Now, Aries, if you really want to connect to this person, and you really want to jump into a relationship with this person. Let's see if we get the Fool there with the new start and sort of taking a leap of faith there. But I really feel this person that you're dealing with, that I mentioned before, I really feel they've had an inability to commit in the past, okay? But they've met you, and you are someone special. They don't want to lose you, okay? So they have a lot of decisions to make, okay? With all those cups, they have a lot of decisions to make. Ultimately, they want to work through and get rid of their karmic energy from the past. They want to get real through that, and then they want to come at you with a love proposal there. But they're doing a lot of clearing, and it revolves around their inability to commit, okay? And that's something that is learned behavior from their past. Learned behavior. They're trying to work through that. Okay, thank you so much, my beautiful Aries. What else do they need to know? Thank you so much. Can you please guide them? Can you please clarify the reading further? Thank you. Okay. 10 of Swords, again. So this is double clarifier, okay? 10 of Swords there, they were really badly burned in the past, okay? That they have not been able to commit ever since that, okay? They were at rock bottom, and they found it difficult to move on and trust anybody because of the depth of their feeling for that connection in the past. And they're doing that clearing, okay? So because we're clarifying the beginning of the reading, they've got lots of choices. They've got an inability to choose right at the beginning of April, okay? And they're dealing with this rock bottom feeling, okay? They're doing that karmic clearing to get it out of their way, okay? But it is a complete ending when it comes to this card, okay? They want to move on from it. So you've got the 10 of Swords, and both in the upright and in the reverse position. This person's really getting rid of some serious stuff there, okay? Where do they want this to go? Okay. Yeah, they're really getting rid of some stuff to come at you in balance and harmony. Okay, that's why if you haven't heard from them, they've gone a little bit silent. They're doing this karmic clearing. They're probably not going to tell you about it because let's see if that's too many. They're not going to tell you about it because they feel, thank you, they don't want to burden you with this. Okay, there's a lot going on in the world at the moment. They want to keep your connection a little bit lighter for now. 5 of Wands. Okay, they are worried, so they're definitely going through some obstacles and some challenges, but they are worried, Aries, that they're is some sort of rivalry. Or this could be you, because it's a fire element card, you know. This could be you worried that you have rivalry in this connection. But I really feel that is not the case. This person wants to come at you with a cup of love to express how they feel. But there is a thought process there that there's rivalry. Knight of Swords. Communication comes on in, okay? This person wants to communicate how they're trying to change their life for you, okay, Aries? So they're really going to come in deep with this, okay? And this might make you back off a little bit at first because it's quite energetic kind of communication. As soon as they come on in there, it's very fast talking. They're like, I feel like this person may even be brave enough to call you on your cell phone. I mean, this person really wants to tell you that they're making some serious changes for you. They're not going to tell you what the situation's about in the past. I feel like they're going to skirt over that issue, but they're going to tell you that they were dealing with some stuff, doing some karmic clearing, and rebalancing themselves. But they needed that time away from you to get this spiritual truth, this illumination. Okay, but they will communicate with you on quite a fast. This person's quite fast talking. About how they're changing their life in order to get rid of their commitment issues and settle down, okay? When you got the Knight of Swords, this is a knight always charges forward for what they want, and they're coming in with communication because you got the Swords, which is dealing with communication and, the intellect, okay? Yeah, so the Hierophant is, expectations. They're expect them to come on in with this, but in this particular deck, because this is every deck has a different energy there, this person's lifting the lid on, almost like lifting the lid on Pandora's box, their box of secrets. They are gaining that spiritual illumination, ripping the lid. They've just shown me ripping the lid off this box and wanting to illuminate their life so that they can have the traditional kind of conventional relationship. That's what they truly want there. Now, you could be dealing with a Taurus there because this is a Taurian card also, but Spirit is, they're coming more to a water element and a Sag energy, possibly Virgo, but but this is about illuminating and kind of lifting the lid, as it were, when they make this how can I put that? When they come in with that communication for you. Now we do have the Ace of Coins, okay? This person is also stressing about money, okay? So there is a lot of stress going on with this person. But when we have that Ace of Coins there, they're just a bit worried about going into debt. So they could be dealing with all this karmic clearing, and obviously what's happened in the world at the moment with things going on hold, people on lockdown. Some people have lost their job. Some people, money is in delay. Some people are taking a pay cut. There's a lot of financial worry at the moment, and this person's a little bit in their head as well about money. So they're probably going to communicate all this to you. Now, this financial situation for them will not hinder your connection in any way, but it may delay the communication for you and that communication will come in at the last week of April, because they're trying to sort everything out. It's a lot to take in at once, and it really feels in March this person was just stunned and they could not make any kind of movement whatsoever to get their head straight. And then April's come along and they're trying to get everything sorted, and the first thing they want to do is tell you how they feel. They don't want to deal with money. They don't want to deal with anything. They just want to tell you how they feel. But then all of this got on top of them. They become very overwhelmed. And then they started to go, okay, you know what? I can't do this. I can't say how I feel. So I'm going to prioritize things like my money situation, my karmic clearing. I'm going to do all that before I come at Aries in balance and harmony and with a clean slate. That's what it really feels with this person. Yeah, they want the sun. You've got the sun coming, okay? That's what's happening. There's a lot of happiness and a joyous outcome right at the end of April for both of you with this connection. It's a successful outcome when you get this card. So you will hear from this person, as I said, last week of April there, and they will come at you telling you how they are trying to change their lifestyle to be with you. and nobody has made them ever feel the same way as you have. So they're really want a deep connection that leads to this happiness, and it will, because you got the Sun card. It's major arcana, which is a major change for your life, okay, Aries, as well as theirs. And okay, they just put it in the Sun right in the center there. It's about this freedom. Both of you will reconnect and have this wonderful kind of free energy. It's like both of you being lighter. And you could have all the problems in the world, both of you, but once you connect right at the end of April there, it feels like all your problems go away, which of course they don't, but it's that energy that, you can do anything as long as you're together. That's the feeling I'm getting from this person. Yeah, they've gone through a serious dark night of the soul, okay? They're coming out the other side there, okay? They feel like with the Death card, especially when it's in the upright, big changes and moving on, rebirth, transformation, but with the Death card in reverse, there's a lot of stagnation. Okay, they've got hope, but it keeps being destroyed, and they feel like they're stuck. So it almost feels like this person was going to come at you and tell you how they felt right before all this pandemic lockdown kicked off, and then they started seeing the world kind of fall away a little bit, and they're like, what? Well, now I can't say how I feel because there's bigger things to worry about, okay? So they're feeling a little bit stuck, but they want the world with you. They want the sun. They want the happiness. They're going to come on in there and communicate to you towards the end of April there. And some of you are going to be, they've just come on in there with this. Some of you are going to be like, hello? Do they know it's my birthday during this month? Do they know I'm in Aries? Where's the communication? Okay, they got a lot going on, okay? And it seems disrespectful, but they're very in their head about some things. And they don't want it to be like, they may contact you for your birthday, but they don't want it to feel like a drive-by kind of birthday message that has no feeling to it. They want to do something that's a little bit, I don't know, more meaningful. This person is very all about meaningful. I can see them writing letters. They're the sort of person who wants to write a letter and do a wax kind of stamp on the envelope and spray the envelope with cologne or something, or perfume. This is not a gender specific reading. Male or female, it doesn't matter, but I'm feeling like this person likes to have meaning in stuff that they do. They like things to just be right. This old soul kind of romantic kind of person. Okay, so I'm seeing someone who likes to write letters and very artistic, quite possibly spidery kind of writing. Like those, someone would use what do you call those things? A quill pen. Or a fountain pen. Someone who might use a fountain pen who does lots of squiggly kind of spidery kind of writing. Really nice, neatly joined up, but it's that old kind of soul energy I get from this person. Also, I see a person flipping a coin to make a decision on contacting you. They're like, okay, 2 out of 3, and best of 4, and then they keep going up. They're flicking the coin, heads or tails, heads or tails. Someone keeps flicking a coin as to whether they contact you, okay? Because part of them wants to have the control themselves, but the other part is a bit nervous, so they go, oh, let's let the universe decide. That's what I'm feeling from that, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I'm truly grateful for the read so far. You do have a lot of success and abundance coming from this connection. I'm just going to give you an angel oracle card before we go. Thank you so much, my beautiful Guardian Angels, Spirit Guides. Can you please give a final card, final message to my beautiful Aries before we go and wrap up the read? What else do they need to be mindful of during this time? Thank you so much. New partner. So yeah, this is how it's going to end. So it will be a new partnership, but this person will step up to the plate. They will come in at the end there and tell you exactly how they feel. And I feel both of you will lift the lid on the box of your feelings, as it were, with that Hierophant, and discuss your expectations of how you think you should proceed after this lockdown is over, or this travel ban is kind of lifted and stuff. That's what I'm feeling. There will be conversations about how you expect it to go, how you can't wait for it to go. Okay, so it says here, a chance meeting is no mistake. is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by the sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. Okay, now I really feel that you actually know this person. Okay, now you've had communication with this person already. So you've either made a connection with this person online before April, or I don't feel they're connected to your work, but I feel like you know this person. Okay, yeah, so you know this person, and you've been talking to them a bit beforehand, okay? But they're also showing me, and this did come up for another reading, so maybe it's connected. They're also showing me you like taking a trip to the grocery store to get your provisions to do you for the next couple of weeks because you're running low, and you may bump into this person. Or there'll be some sort of signs that will alert you to the fact that you found your person. Okay, so they're really showing me there's a possibility of bumping into this person, but they're saying, yeah, just like last time, they're saying don't go out just to find out if you can bump into this person, because when you try and plan something, it never happens. When it's divinely guided, it's meant to be. Okay, when you're not looking is when it happens. Okay, so Spirit is just asking you to be mindful of that. Okay, and they've asked me to give you one of these. Okay, hasn't happened for every reading, but for Aries they've asked to have a card from this deck. This is the Good Tarot, and that's by Colette Baron Reed. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. You want that? Do you want to flip those? Looks like they want. Yeah, I think. Do you want that one? No? Okay. Thank you so much. You got the Love and you got the Chariot. Okay? So we'll come to love at the moment. But Chariot is taking control of your own destiny, Aries. So if you cannot wait, they are saying ride in and take, chances yourself. But I really feel this is the energy of your other person. Okay, the Chariot is about action. It is about taking control of your own destiny, and I feel like they will. But also, it is a swift action once they make that decision. Okay, you got the Knight of Swords there. So someone is going to come in with really fast energy and tell you. Okay, now Chariot is also a Cancerian energy there, Cancerian card, but this also speaks of journeys. Okay, so it really does feel like this person is waiting for when they can either see you again or make some sort of journey to come to you when it's safe again. They're really planning on wanting to tell you something face to face or in a romantic sense, so they're waiting for that travel. That's what's happening with this card. But it is an action card, it is a change card, and you will see that change towards the end of the month there. Okay, but it is about taking control of their destiny. And you got obviously number 7 is lucky. Okay, so it's a lucky change for me whenever I get this card. But you also have the love card. Okay, now this is a different tarot deck than the traditional Rider-Waite. So the love card here is obviously the Lovers. Is about deep love, partnership, and the strength of two together. Again, a Gemini energy coming on in there, like it was right at the beginning. But it's about oneness. Okay, it's the strength of being together, but it's about them finding that courage to step up to the plate and tell you how they feel. Okay, they're waiting for that courage to lift the lid on the box, to express that they're changing their lifestyle in order to get over their commitment issues, or their inability to commit there. Okay, they're struggling with it and they're overwhelmed by it at the beginning of April, but they're working through that, getting that spiritual illumination with the Hermit card, and coming out the other side with a definitive action there with the Chariot card. Okay, and you could be dealing with a Leo just because of the Lion. Okay, this is a Gemini card, but you could be dealing with a Leo because of the Lion, some sort of Leo placement. Okay, so they just wanted to underline that there. But this is a very strong Lovers card. It's about two people coming together in strength, harmony, balance. okay? This person is just working through some stuff to find that, and of course you have the new partner card. So you got it all coming together there at the end of the month of April, okay? I hope this, I'm going to give you a trinket before we go. This is Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What do my beautiful Aries need to know? Is that what you want? Wow. You have the lion paw, okay? It's a paw print there. It's from a lion there. Yeah, so again, it could be dealing with the Leo energy because you have that paw print there from the lion. But it just is resonating with the love card, the lovers. Okay, making their mark. They really want to make their mark on your heart. And I know that sounds cheesy. Don't blame me, blame the message. They really want to make a mark on your heart. And they just don't want to do it like in a way that is tacky or they're very classy. As I said, this old soul energy. They don't want to just do a drive-by message to you and be like, hey, what's up? How's it hanging? They don't want any of that, okay? They really, truly want to come in. They're very loyal there with that. They're giving me a feeling of loyalty from this trinket here. Very dependable, very grounded energy, okay? I'm just going to put that on the love card. They've asked for another trinket. What else have we got? We have an elephant, okay? Elephant, every time the sentence, an elephant never forgets, okay? So they shouldn't forget your birthday is what I'm hearing right now. But this is about a very deep connection, okay? Very deep, soulful connection. They would do anything for you, Aries, and that's why they really want to change their life around, to make that deep connection with you. There's nobody else, okay? So don't feel like you have the rivalry. Don't feel, I hope they do not feel that they have rivalry either. They really want to come at you with a very deep respect and connection there with this beautiful elephant. They are very slow and methodical. They do take their time when it comes to confessing feelings. So they just want to be mindful of that as well. Thank you so much. But they keep showing me the coin. Someone flicking a coin. So if you know someone who has that trait of flicking a coin there to make decisions, or if that's you, Aries, flicking that coin, they want you to be mindful that that is a signifier in some way. And oh, okay, and they've just shown me as well, is it a Siamese cat? Siamese? Yeah, they got bright blue eyes, kind of a white gray body, and dark kind of ears and maybe face, kind of like chocolatey. Yeah, so yeah, Siamese cat as well. That's important to somebody, or there's some kind of connection. Maybe you both have Siamese cats, or Siamese is important or has been discussed by you in some way. Yeah, so that has also come through. So I hope that resonates with some of you out there, my beautiful Aries. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. It's completely free. For you, all you have to do is obviously subscribe. There's also a little bell there apparently, that if you click that bell, it lets you know when I update my next message, and it lets me know that we've connected and that you've connected to the reading, which is very important to me. Okay, so thank you so much, my beautiful Aries. Despite the circumstances going on around the world, I hope you manage to have a beautiful birthday, as beautiful as your amazing heart, and I will see you next time, and love and light.